right, what's good? What's good, man? Let's get into it. This is a very interesting video, especially coming from me. Now, I want to make a little disclaimer when I make this video. Everything that I'm about to say is from the product of the NFL, not the actual. How can I put this, right? For anybody who knows me and has been watching my channel, I think, and I still think, the quarterback position is the most important position ever in football. If you have a quarterback, you don't need to worry about anything. You know what I'm saying? If you have a quarterback, you don't have to worry about anything. If you have that guy at quarterback, you don't have to worry about anything. You know what I'm saying? And I still believe that anybody with a brain knows that for a fact. And as we look at the screen, we have Lamar Jackson, we have Patrick Mahomes, and we have Josh Allen on the screen. These guys are probably the top three going into next year, probably the top three quarterbacks in the NFL. Now, obviously, I have Mahomes, Allen, Lamar. They're top three. Whatever. You throw all those guys in the hat, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But here's the problem with the quarterback position. So, last week, Tua Tagovailoa and Jordan Love both got signed. And Trevor Lawrence got signed, I think, a month ago. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, you know, we were literally in the middle of basketball season, so it wasn't relevant. Trevor Lawrence is not relevant enough for me to talk about him. I'm sorry. If you're not Lamar Jackson, if you, a two-time MVP, if you're not Patrick Mahomes, a two-time MVP, three-time Super Bowl champion, if you're not Josh Allen, who single-handedly carries the Bills, why should you be getting paid more than $20 million? I'm sorry. In what world are we paying quarterbacks this much money? Why is Jordan Love getting all this money? Why is Tua Tagovailoa getting all this money? Why is Dak Prescott about to get $80 million and has never even sniffed a conference championship? The guy lost to Jordan Love, who's essentially a rookie last year. He's about to get a bag? Are we serious? Trevor Lawrence, after 3 years of really doing nothing, he got a bag? What? I'm scratching my head. I'll even take it a step further. Justin Herbert, who's very talented, why is he getting a bag? The guy's made the playoffs one time and lost to the guy who shouldn't even be getting a bag, who put up Daniel Jones numbers in Trevor Lawrence. He got a bag off of talent? I'll take it even a step further. Why the hell is Joe Burrow getting paid? Why? Joe Burrow is not reliable at all. Joe Burrow is not even really that good in the playoffs, to keep it all the way real with you. But once again, a guy who's torn his ACL and missed 2 whole seasons is getting a bag. For what? For what? Jalen Hurts, who I like, and you know, and I know he had an off season last year, but Jalen Hurts is getting a bag. He's had essentially one good year. Baker Mayfield, Boomer Sooner. Kyler Murray, both of them, Boomer Sooner. Not trying to knock them. Why are they getting paid? What have they done? I mean, I know Baker went to the playoffs twice, went to the second round, but let's be real. Baker Mayfield, he is the definition of inconsistent. One good year, one bad year. One good year, one bad year. He's getting money? Kyler Murray's had one good year, excluding his rookie year. And they're getting paid? I'm sorry. If you're not Mahomes, Allen, or Lamar, you should not be getting paid more than $20 million. Deshaun Watson, who I like, why is he getting paid anything? Despite all the allegations off the field, whatever that is, why is he getting paid anything? The guy's injury prone. Like, I'm scratching my head on how you're paying all these guys. The NFL, and here's what I don't get as a product. And, you know, I have a Discord with all my boys, and I said it there, and I'm going to say it now. The NFL is putting all this money into quarterbacks. The NFL is putting all this effort into offense. Why in the blue hell is the offense No. Let me rephrase that. The NFL is going out their way to make everything so offensive and make the quarterbacks look so good, and yet we have some of the most sloppiest, ugliest games ever. We literally still have 20 to 17 games. You're handcuffing the defense, saying you can't hit the quarterback, you can't hit the receiver. You're saying screw the running backs who take the second most damage on the field. You're telling the offensive lineman, the defensive lineman who take the most damage on the field, you're not getting paid anywhere near quarterbacks. You're saying screw all you. We're putting everything into the wide receivers and the quarterbacks, and we're getting some of the most horrible games ever. Don't believe me? Go watch Thursday Night Football. Don't believe me? Go watch half of Monday Night Football games. Don't believe me? Go watch 30% of the Sunday Night Football games. I'm going to keep it real with you. Majority of these quarterbacks should be thrown for over 4,000 yards. There shouldn't be no reason with the rules. You can't touch the quarterback. You can't touch the receiver. The bummiest of bummest quarterbacks should be thrown for 4,000 yards. That should be a regular now, or at least 3,800 yards. The simple fact that they can't even get past 3,500 yards should show you that the NFL is overpaying, number one, the offense, and number two, these quarterbacks. But yet defensive gets flagged if you sneeze near a quarterback. Running backs are getting so they're just taking it. Running backs are just taking it, bro. And it's going to be sad one day when this becomes arena football. Defense is going to be relevant, and running backs are going to be relevant. And this is the product of the NFL. Once again, I like Jordan Love. I actually have the Packers as one of my sleeper picks. Shout out to my boy Josh Johnson. I don't know if he's watching or not, but I'm going to get into that in another video. But the guys had 1 year starting, and you paid them all that money? Not only has Tua's had 2 good years starting, but he's only had 1 year of staying healthy. And you're paying him? What has Trevor Lawrence done to get paid? What has Daniel Jones and Geno Smith done to get paid? Those guys are bums. I'm better than them at quarterback. You can literally pay me 3% of what you're paying them and get the same results. Unless you're Mahomes, Lamar, or Josh Allen, you should not be getting paid anywhere near money. And I give Mahomes credit. He gives back money to the Chiefs to get more players so they can sign Chris Jones and what's that corner? I'm forgetting the cornerback's name, but I give Mahomes credit because he lets everybody else eat, and he's like, I got endorsements and I eat the scraps. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna have endorsements until the day I die. I'm Patrick Mahomes. And Lamar, he deserves his money. He's a 2-time MVP. Josh Allen, he deserves his money. He carries the Bills on a single-handedly. But the rest of these guys, even including Joe Burrow, I'm sorry, I'm not sold on Joe Burrow. But including Joe Burrow, why are you paying these quarterbacks? For what? For what? Why is Dak about to get anything? Dak should be a janitor somewhere. I've been off the Dak bandwagon ever since I saw this idiot blow a 14-19 blow coming back from a 19-14 game by throwing picks and fumbling the ball and going 3 and out. And he's about to get like $80 million. Beyond ridiculous. And this just shows how horrible the NFL product is. This just show how these owners and, we can sit here and blame Roger Goodell all we want, but these owners are just dumb. They all need to, just sell their teams, every single one of them. Because this is dumb, man. But that's my thoughts. What are yours? The quarterbacks have killed the NFL. I still can't believe Jordan Love and Tua got bags. Same thing with Trevor Lawrence. And I cannot wait until this Dak one drops. Can you imagine how much Dak Prescott's about to ask for? The guy lost to the Packers in the first round in the most embarrassing way. He's about to get a huge bag. Ridiculous. RJ out.